Please do MIA. Okay, I'm having my eyes watching the internet. Okay, so sit down. We are going to do revision on this Thursday. I hope that all of you can come. Okay. And then for your scope, the chapter cover of your exam is chapter 3. Chapter 3, don't forget, chapter 3, chapter 4, those after the middle way, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, understand? Okay? So, if question for chapter 8 and 7, you please go and read, because these two chapters, I guess, is very easy for you, understand? Because these two chapters is easy, you can rely on them to score mark 1, understand? But however, chapter 5, 6, and 7, I'm not guarantee lah. Okay, that one is really challenging. Okay, so yes, who is, just now I sent you who is the group that did not provide the info?
Group 3. Jason and Susan.
Jason, your team assignment, you did not provide the info saying that which team member is doing inventory, which team member is doing sales and order one. Please let me know, otherwise I cannot put the mark. Okay, so except you want to see me again next. Okay, so please type in the Google Classroom. Okay, I will see. I will read that. Okay. And for your assignment, I have marked 3. Got 4 copies, I marked 3 already. So I feel that yours doing very well in your architectural design, but in your design consideration, you are only provide one lump sum of design consideration. Okay, actually you need to provide the design consideration on the sales order and the inventory order or inventory also. Do you read the rubric? But one team got provide the design consideration on the database. Which team? Is that team? Okay. So, but they also one lump sum. One lump sum, okay. But that one, okay, you will lose a few marks. And overall, it's okay lah. No any issue lah. Okay. Yeah. So I guess most of you can get 80 and above for your assignment. I guess only I haven't read the last copy. Okay. Okay. So and then I take this opportunity for those who are doing project under me one please start your coding already. Please start your coding, okay? So don't wait until after Chinese New Year, come back from the holiday and then you do, it's very late. Okay, so please start as fast as possible for your coding. If you're doing mobile, then if you haven't learned any mobile, please start this. Okay, either you're using the Flutter or Apple Studio whatever lah. Okay, so please do it now. From observation, any semester of project 2 sure got 1 or 2 students cannot finish their project one. Hopefully it's not next exam is going to break my record. Okay. I'm very scared of accumulate repeat student. Okay. So this time got student repeat already. Next time not this time. So actually project is not that difficult to pass well. I'm not saying score A or like very good score. If you want to pass, it's not that difficult to pass well. Understand? Okay? Unless you really don't do anything, then it's another thing. Okay? So if you comply, you fulfill most of the requirement, it's not easy to fill one, but it's also not easy to get A. Understand? It's not, especially for project 2, because you need to present in front of another lecturer. Okay, so it's not easy to get A for project 2. Project next time I tell you. Okay.
So tidak mau. Yeah.
Okay. When I see, I don't know lah, but because this is the first time I play with yours supervisor is Mr. Rizan. I play with Mr. Rizan. Okay, I don't know how is the style of Mr. Rizan, and I also not clear about how is your project. What is your project title lah? Understand? So normally I will see if presentation normally is more on your system. Is it your system working or not? Okay, what is the main features of the system? How your system working okay or not okay? All these things. Understand? I may ask question sometimes. Okay, I may ask question okay. So and then when I will see your report also, project 2 I mean, okay, see how is your report of the project 2. Like this. Your project 2 also include project 1 one. Get me? Your project 2 submission chapter 1 to your project 2 report chapter 1 to chapter 6 or 7 one. Understand? Not only submit 5, 6, 7 You get me? Chapter 1 to chapter 7. Okay, the entire project. So that's why I say project 2 difficult to get A. Like that. Okay. Sometimes I will see your system. You see your system is attractive or not. Okay, maybe you do a very common system like community forum system, all this I see many times already. Okay, so because that is innovative mark and I think it's innovative use of innovative technology and the complexity, how difficult of your project is. Understand? So that one also carry marks. If your project is very difficult one, okay, so in terms of complexity, you can score some marks. Understand? I guess you can download the rubric, right? During your project 2, you can download and have a look at it. Yeah. You get me? Okay? Now, bear in mind, if your presentation, your system is not working, okay, very, very bad system, understand? Okay? So, even though your documentation is okay one, you still fail one, understand? Depends on, because project 2 you must come up with the model. If your model cannot work, your documentation very good also, that means that your design is not effective lah. Am I right? Isn't it all related one Is it? Okay. So understand? Okay And then try to always bear in mind you are degree student you are not diploma anymore already understand? Okay, don't do diploma things you get me okay, so therefore you must try your best to make your project as best as as what you can do lah, okay, as possible, okay. If you are able to deploy your program, then it's much more better. Deploy means that if you are creating mobile apps, you can create an app and install in your mobile can work much better. If you are a website, if you are able to upload your website to a host, to show us that it's better. Okay? Because chapter 7 is a deployment, if I'm not mistaken. Chapter 7. Okay? Okay, any question? Okay, no questions? Then please. Is it fast already? No, because I just put it down. Okay, we cover a bit lah. So data center structure design. Okay, data structure center design, sorry. Okay, so this data structure center design actually is some sort of a design strategy that focuses on the input of data and the output of data. Okay, the input of data and the output of data. So normally they are using the Jackson structure chart. So therefore, in this one of the example of data structure center design is the Jackson structure development. Jackson structure development. Okay, I guess this one I mentioned. So which is developed by this Jackson structure diagram is developed by Dr. Jackson one. Okay, so and for this one how are they going to work is let's say for example I want to create a system to produce the sum of two numbers. Okay, then what I'm going to do is so I decide what are the numbers I need. Okay, maybe I need two numbers. Okay, num1, num2, and then I draw first what I do is I need is an input. Okay, understand? Then what I need is maybe here. Okay, what is the process? Then I figure out this is the process. Process is 1 plus 2 and then this is the output. Understand? This is the output, and then I make it as a structure chart. This is let's say for example my program, some sort like that. They concern on the data first, okay, and then what is the input. Then I see what is the process, and then what is the output. So in this case for Jackson structure chart, they concern on the input and the output. Then the process, decide, understand? Okay. So this is a Jackson, and then this Jackson diagram development, Jackson development has been used mainly, in a very old time, understand? 1980s, 70s, like that, get me, okay? This is the Jackson diagram, okay? This is the data, okay? Customer face, customer order, very difficult to break down. You can see that, okay? So, customer, the data is, customer order, right? Order head, job position. Okay, so what is the data? These are the data, and this is the process. Reading customer, read order of customer, and so on. And then you can see they have the symbol one. This symbol with a circle one, is either if else statement. Okay, choose one. Understand? And then come to here with this X-ray is a iteration. It's an iteration process. So let's say for example, if you have the order already, okay, this is the customer order process. So what is the data? They need the customer order, and then the customer order has the order header and the job position for the customer, instead of the customer now. Then when we are going to produce the order, okay, first, okay, we read the orders of the customer, we process the order header. Order header means that like a document, the heading of the order, and then if your order has been delivered, you print the what? Print the header, if I'm mistaken, okay, print the header, and then process the order item. Let's say item 1, 2, 3, 4, the order line, item 1, what is the price, what is the quantity, okay, and then print the invoice item, and then print invoice total. You see, this is the asterisk, means that repeatedly print out the order item, and then when you finish already, you print the invoice total at the footer there, and then you print, that's it. If not, then you print the apology letter. So this is example of data structure centered development. Aspect-oriented aspect-oriented actually is mainly used to, okay, separate the supporting functions. What I mean by supporting functions? Let's say for example, okay, your system got this type of module here. Understand? Got this type of module here. Let's say your system got module 1, module 2, module 3. Understand? When we develop system, sure that is some of the function is determined by you, not by the user one. Okay, is to support our system. Let's say I have a cleaning function. Okay, means that every time there is a task performed by the module, after the module has done already, they are going to clear all unnecessary temporary data. Understand? So imagine that if this one also need the cleaning function. First thing is, are we going to create this cleaning function in all this module here? No. Why? Because it's already duplicated already. Understand? Okay? It's already duplicated. And then do we need to, let's say for example, in the module 2, function 1, function 2, function 3, function 4, okay? Are we going to always put in this cleaning function into this one? Another thing is also duplicate. Understand? Remember, function is only used to perform one task. Alright? It's not going to perform, okay? Perform one task. This is not our programming principle. Okay? Now, this cleaning function actually it happened across this module. Okay? It happened across this module. And it is not practical that we implement, create a function, this cleaning function into here, into here, and into here. Understand? So therefore, we can, this cleaning function, okay, we can clean as a concern. Understand? Concern. So in develop our system, okay, we normally separate this cleaning function into an independent working unit. Understand? And then we need to decide when, at which point the cleaning function is going to be called in M1. At which point this cleaning function is going to be called in M2. So we can use the aspect-oriented to do it. Understand? This aspect-oriented actually is to separate out the concern in the system. Okay? this LSD, he may use together with other approaches. Okay, he may use with other approaches. So now, class, look at the term cross-cutting concern. What is mean by cross-cutting concern? Now, this range function happen in all these module of function. So this is called a cross-cutting concern. You cross-cut across multiple functions or multiple modules. So it's called a cross-cutting concern. Okay? An approach of development around a new type of abstraction is called an aspect. Okay? So aspect is a module or class-like structure, okay, that encapsulates the cross-cutting concern. Can be either static or dynamic, can have method and field, can be abstract or not abstract, can be implicit, can have point type, advice, inter-type declaration. Okay, so these are the last one, point type, advice, inter-type, but actually is to identify, okay, in which point is this particular function should be executed. Okay, may be queries to access private member of other type. Aspect encapsulate functionality that cross-cut and coexist with other functions. So this concern is separate out, okay, and then we call as this one as a aspect. Okay. Yes, now, good morning. Okay, so we include all the definition, okay, and all the good implementation of the cross-cutting. Okay. So enhance the ability to express separation of this concern, lead a well-designed, maintainable software system. Example, this is my inventory. Okay. Aspect monitor the inventory progress or process. Okay, separate out. Join point platform. Okay, so this is some point that, okay, this platform is joining here. Understand? Join point. Okay, you can see in quick location. Aspect availability ordering. So means that this ordering concern is already happen across this one. When using aspect oriented, you have to separate out, okay, this one as an aspect. Understand? Okay? So availability also, we check the availability, okay, so it's an aspect also. You see that? So this is what the purpose of aspect oriented development. What is concern? Area of interest of the system. Let's say security. Okay? Security or the backup, okay, or restore or maintenance, okay, any area of interest. Okay, a concern is a particular set of information that has an effect on the code of a computer program. Okay. For example, these are some examples of concern: business logic, performance, data persistence, logging, authentication, security, and so on and so on. Okay. Quality concern are different aspects of software functionality. For example, security, performance, specific functionality. Concerns are not problem issue, but reflects to the system requirement and the priority of the system stakeholder. There are core concern and secondary concern. Okay, core concern and secondary concern. So core concern, okay, they are those functional concerns that are related to the primary purpose of the system. It can be the core business